For a beginner, I think it's a good idea to carry a paper along and then start talking about it instead of trying to remember. Just, because it takes some time to get over the stage fright. I tried that and it really helped in the initial days. But yeah, I think depending on the format, you can decide whether you want to carry the sheet along or... Does pronunciation matter?
Pronunciation. That's a good question, because in some cases it could matter. In other cases it might not matter so much, because obviously you're allowed 1 or 2 errors, especially if it's in debating or impromptu speeches here and there, because everyone knows, including the adjudicator, who's like your marker, that you're given this short amount of span of time, and if you fumble on a word, if you mispronounce it, then it should be okay, because you're given that amount of, you don't have like time to prepare like this sophisticated speech. In public speaking, though, I would say use words that you know, and like get to know like the meaning of your words, because the better you know your speech, the better you'll be able to present it. So in that case, I would say pronunciation does matter, especially if you're repeatedly using your word many times. Like, for example, when I was in year 2 and giving my winning speech for my school finals, I had the word establish a lot in my endangered animal speech. And I used to pronounce it as establish for a long, long time. And then one day my parents picked upon it and we were like, wait, do you actually know what that word means? And I was like, no, I don't. And then they were like, and then we went through this, like, so we got to know what that word meant. Like, I got to know what that word meant as an 8-year-old. So to know what you're saying is very important.